Hi, good morning. In the last class, we have discussed the definition of vector space and some example. Today we are going to discuss some elementary properties of vector space. Okay. Before going to the elementary properties of vector space, we are going to discuss one example of a space which is not a vector space. Okay. Now let us look at this problem. Let V be the set of all ordered pair xy of real numbers and F be the field of real numbers. Define xy plus x1 y1 is equal to x plus x1 comma y plus y1 and cxy equal to cx comma y. Check whether V is a vector space. It's not over R, it's over F. Okay. Here we have to check V is a vector space, whether V is a vector space. Okay. Okay, now move to the proof. If you consider scalars C1, C2 belongs to F. Now what is C1 plus C2 alpha? This is equal to C1 plus C2. Suppose alpha equal to xy. And this is equal to, by definition, this is equal to C1 plus C2 x, comma, C1 y. By definition, this is our C1 plus C2 alpha. By C of xy equal to Cx comma y. Okay. Here our alpha is xy. C1 plus C2 of alpha means C1 plus C2 of xy, and that's equal to this one, and this is equal to C1x plus C2x comma y. Okay. Now what is C1 alpha plus C2 alpha? Now C1 alpha plus C2 alpha. What is this one? C1 alpha equal to C1 of xy equal to C1x comma y. Okay. Now C2 alpha is equal to C2 C2 of xy equal to C2x comma y. Okay. Now C1 alpha plus C2 alpha equal to, adding these two, C1x y plus C2x y, and this is equal to C1x plus C2x comma y plus y, that's equal to 2y. But we have C1 plus C2 alpha equal to C1 plus C2 alpha is equal to, we have this is equal to C1x plus C2x comma y. Okay. Clearly this is not equal to C1 alpha plus C2 alpha. Okay. Therefore this property is not holding. That implies our V is not a vector space over the field Okay. Now the next problem is, let V be the set of all polynomials of degree n. We have to check whether V is a vector space over R. V is the set of all polynomials of degree n. Okay. There is one problem. Show that the set of all polynomial of degree less than or equal to n is a vector space over the field of real numbers. That you will do as an assignment. Okay. So now what about here? Here V is the set of all polynomials of degree exactly equal to n. N is a positive integer. Okay. Check whether V is a vector space. Okay. What about the answer? Clearly the answer is no. Why? What about the identity element? If you consider any polynomial f of x plus some 0 equal to f of x. But 0 is a some f of x equal to 0 is a polynomial, but it is not a polynomial of degree n. Okay. If you take n is equal to 2, then clearly 0 of x equal to 0 is not a polynomial of degree 2. Therefore, clearly identity element does not belong to the set V. This implies V is not a vector space over R. Okay. But in the case of set of polynomial of degree less than or equal to n, clearly 0 polynomial is our identity element. Because this is a polynomial of degree 0, clearly that is less than or equal to n. Okay. Now we are moving to the elementary properties of the vector spaces. Okay. So these are the properties. Let V be a vector space over R and let C belongs to R. Then the first property is C into 0 equal to 0, and second property is 0 into alpha equal to 0, and third property C into alpha equal to 0 implies either C equal to 0 or alpha equal to 0. And the fourth one, minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha for every alpha belongs to V. These are the elementary properties. These questions ask for some one weightage question. Okay. So before going to the proof, we have to prove one result. Okay. So our result is let V be a vector space and X belongs to V. Then the equation X plus X equal to X has only one solution, X equal to 0. Okay, clear? So first we prove this result. The result says that if V is a vector space, X plus X equal to X implies X equal to 0. Okay. Now we will move to the proof. Now what is our given condition? Given condition is X plus X equal to X. X belongs to V. V is a vector space. Therefore, minus X also belongs to V. So, if you consider adding minus X both sides, minus X plus X is equal to minus X plus X. Okay. So, here minus X plus X is the additive inverse of X. Therefore, minus X plus X is equal to 0. So this become minus X plus, this is here you apply associativity property. Vector space addition is associative. Plus X is equal to, this becomes 0 by the definition of inverse. Okay. So here this is also 0. 0 plus X equal to 0. By the definition of identity, this become X. X equal to 0. Here you write all the reasons. Okay. So X plus X equal to X implies we have X equal to 0. Okay. Now we are going to prove our elementary properties. The first property is C into 0 equal to 0. Okay. So you take let X is equal to C into 0. Okay. And we have to prove C into 0 equal to 0. Okay. So you take X is equal to C into 0, and this you can write C into 0, you can write 0 plus 0. And here this is C into alpha plus beta is C alpha plus C beta. Therefore this is C into 0 plus, and what is C into 0 is X. X plus X. Thus we get in this case X plus X equal to X. This implies by our result X equal to 0. Therefore, this implies X equal to 0. That is our C into 0 equal to 0. Okay. So, the next one is 0 into alpha equal to 0. So, as in the previous case, you take let X is equal to 0 into alpha, and this is equal to 0 plus 0 into alpha, and that's equal to 0 into alpha plus 0 into alpha. Here 0 scalar C1 plus C2 alpha equal to, okay, and finally we get this is equal to X plus X. Thus we get X plus X equal to X. This implies X equal to 0. That is 0 into alpha equal to 0. Okay. Now the next property is C alpha equal to 0 implies either C equal to 0 or alpha equal to 0. Okay. Suppose C equal to 0. If C equal to 0, then clearly 0 into alpha. This is a trivial case. Suppose C not equal to 0. Okay. Okay. So suppose C not equal to 0 means C belongs to our F. F is a field. Therefore, inverse of C exists. That implies 1 by C also belongs to F. C not equal to 0. So inverse exists. Okay. Now we have given condition is C alpha equal to 0. Okay. So if you multiply both sides by 1 by C into C alpha equal to 1 by C into 0. Now this using associative, this is 1 by C into C alpha, and this is equal to, or this you can write as, it's not associativity, it is C1 into C2 alpha equal to C1 C2 alpha. Okay. And this is equal to the our first case, C into 0 equal to 0 form. Okay. So 1 by C into 0 equal to 0. So this is actually 1 into alpha equal to 0. But 1 into alpha is alpha. Alpha equal to 0. Therefore, if C not equal to 0, then alpha must be equal to 0. And if C equal to 0, then clearly the result is true. Okay. If C equal to 0, then 0 into alpha equal to 0. Okay. Now moving to the last property. Last property is minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha. Okay. So minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha. This is what we have to prove. Okay. For this we have the first result is 0 into alpha equal to 0. Okay. And this 0 you can write as 1 plus minus 1 into alpha equal to 0. Okay. 1 plus minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Therefore, this you can write like this using the property C1 plus C2 alpha equal to, okay. This you can write as 1 into alpha plus minus 1 into alpha equal to 0. Okay. 1 into alpha is alpha. Therefore, alpha plus minus 1 into alpha equal to 0. But alpha belongs to V. V is a vector space. Therefore, minus alpha also belongs to V. Okay. So, adding both sides by minus alpha, we get this plus alpha plus minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha plus 0. Okay. Now, using again associativity property, minus alpha plus alpha plus minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha. Okay. Minus alpha plus 0 equal to minus alpha. Okay. And now this is again 0 plus minus 1 into alpha. And this is equal to minus alpha. Okay. And this is 0 plus some vector. That means again minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha. This is what we have to prove. Okay. Minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha. Okay. Now we are going to solve one problem. And the problem is, let V be the set of all ordered pair of real numbers. Show that V is not a vector space over R with respect to each of the following operation of addition in V and scalar multiplication in V. V is not a vector space. We have to prove V is not a vector space. Okay. Now the first problem is addition is defined like this: A plus CD equal to AB. Okay. And scalar multiplication is defined as KAB equal to KA KB. And then in the next AB plus CD equal to A plus C B plus D. But KAB equal to K square A K square B. Okay. And and the last one, AB plus CD equal to A plus C 0. Okay. And CXY equal to CX 0. Okay. So we have to prove that these under this operation V is not a vector space. Okay. Just to think about that. What about the first one? AB plus CD equal to AB. From this clear, what is, if you take alpha plus beta, we get alpha. What about beta plus alpha? That is beta. Therefore, alpha plus beta not equal to beta plus alpha. Commutativity is not holding. That means V is not a vector space. Okay. So, here if you take alpha equal to, first problem, alpha equal to AB and beta equal to CD, then alpha plus beta equal to AB. What about beta plus alpha? That's equal to CD. Okay. This implies alpha plus beta is not equal to beta plus alpha. Therefore, commutativity is not holding. This implies V is not a vector space. Now, what about the next problem? A, B, C, D equal to A plus C, B plus D, K, A, B equal to K square A, k square b. So here KAB is equal to k square A, k square b. Okay, sorry, k square b. So if you consider the property C1 plus C2 alpha, okay, in vector spaces, you take some constant C1 comma C2 belongs to F. Now what is C1 plus C2 alpha? C2AB is equal to, by definition, this is equal to C1 plus C2 whole square A comma C1 plus C2 whole square B. Okay. Now what about C1AB? This is equal to C1 square A, C1 square B. What about C2AB? This is C2 square A, C2 square B. What about C1AB plus C2AB? This is equal to C1 square A plus C2 square A. C1 square plus C2 square A, comma C1 square plus C2 square B. But this is C1 plus C2 whole square A, C1 plus C2 whole square B. Both are not equal. Okay, therefore this is C1 plus C2 alpha not equal to C1 alpha plus C2 alpha. This implies under these operations V is not a vector space. Okay. What about the last one? In the last one, if you consider KAB equal to K0. Okay. So if you consider 1 into alpha, 1 into AB equal to, we get 1A0. That's equal to A0. Clearly this is not equal to alpha. That is 1 into alpha is not equal to alpha. This implies here also V is not a vector space. Okay. Now just to revise what we have discussed today. We have discussed elementary properties of a vector space. Which are they? The first one is C into 0 equal to 0. Second one 0 into alpha equal to 0. In the first case C into 0, 0 is a vector. Okay. In the second case 0 into alpha equal to 0, that 0 is a scalar. Okay, clear. And the third property is C alpha equal to 0 implies either C equal to 0 or alpha equal to 0. And the last one is minus 1 into alpha equal to minus alpha. Also we have discussed some examples of spaces that are not a vector space over the given field. Hope everything is clear. In the next class we will discuss linear combination of vectors. Okay.